Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm the Seven Swords, and we are back in Skyrim as Saroba. She is currently out hunting, which I am having a terrible time with. Um, One of the things I wish that you could create, I was thinking about this literally right as I was talking there. One of the things I wish you could create in um, the camping mod is basically like a camp marker, which basically just makes it marking on the map where your camp is. Because I feel like I'm going to at least at one point forget where my camp is. Gosh darn it. I keep getting stuck on stuff too, and these things are fast, and I've got very little stamina. I probably need to consider dropping my, stop using these steel arrows and start using, like, stone arrows or something. Use something far worse than these arrows. Here we go. Really? How did that miss? There we go. I was about to say, there we go, as long as it's not a broken kill cam. Oh, are you serious? I'm pretty sure those are, yeah, those are scavengers acting like... Guys, I'm gonna end up having to pay them, aren't I? Let me see if I can be cheeky about this. Nope, I can't be cheeky about this.
Never enough gold.
They're gonna get me. I don't have the ability to fight them, so I'm just gonna have to pay them. Because I don't have the carry weight for this.
You're interfering with Imperial business. Yeah, so you'll have to pay us a fine. Say, 100 gold. Pay up, citizen. You there, you're interfering with Imperial business.
Hey.
Rather...
I swear,
nice day,
I was about to say, if he keeps charging me, I'm just gonna... Sarah probably just doesn't want to be involved, and she's probably afraid that if she tells them off that she's gonna get yelled at by them for poaching. She's probably afraid that her Imperial business is that she's poaching, but that they're awkward about it because it's like they don't agree with it either, so she's just like, I'm just gonna pay him and be done with it. Although 200 gold, that was a lot of money to lose. I don't even know if that elk was worth it. Probably not. Talk about an unlucky hunt. She finally gets the deer that she's been trying. She finally gets a deer, and a bunch of Imperials give her crap about it. It annoys me personally. On a personal level. And it's probably, like I said, it's probably not even, we probably didn't even get a very good deer out of it. Yeah, we got a poor deer hide, which is leather, leather strips, not leather. Back to hunting. Sarah's probably annoyed with herself. Probably wishes she was better at hunting. Probably wish she was better at a lot of things. Let's go to town. Let's go into town. Let's grab some stuff. Let's go into town. Let's go do some shopping. Maybe we can get us a better knife or something, or maybe get more arrows or something. Who knows? It's actually a pretty good storyline, though. Sarah's been sitting here trying to make her way. She's now annoyed because, like, she got hit with processing. She couldn't get away from them. Like, she's probably all bits. Even though, like I said, those guys were liars. They weren't actually members of the Imperials. They were actually just bandits trying to use that as an excuse to get money from people, which is probably why they did such a big thing on her. I actually wonder if she thinks maybe that they already got her for trespassing and for poaching. And she's like, well, crap. No. let's go with damage health. And then restore health. And restore magicka. Go back into our thing real quick. Eat some of these things because I don't think we've eaten everything. Eat one of those. Munch on one of those. I was about to say, where's our resist frost? So I thought we had one that was like a resist frost that we did a lot. I think it's probably, let's say, I think it's not a first level on some of them. Oh, there we go. Resist magic. That's what it was. Okay. And then what we can do is we can do this, because this will help bring down our numbers, and we'll have even more stuff out of our inventory. And then that's everything we can do for that. Go ahead and drop off our ingredients. These caches will also be good for her for dropping off anything that she has that's stolen before she goes into a town, if she doesn't want to risk losing her ill-gotten gains. And then we also drop off our Immortal and Pestle while we're here. We have this skeever pelt, but we can't do anything with it because skeever pelts, you have to have like 2 of them to get anything from them. So they're pretty useless, all things considered. But we'll leave it here just because I expect to run into a skeever at some point again. Go ahead and drop off some of this, some of this. We'll go ahead and drop off the leather for now. And the skeever pelt. We'll take the potions with us because that's what we're going to sell, especially with these rings as well. Maybe the dagger, or maybe one of the stone hatchets. Actually, what we'll do is we'll leave the stone hatchet here. I don't need 2 of them on me, and yeah, it's pretty heavy, so we'll drop it off. We'll keep the other stone hatchet on us because I might sell that one, depending on if somebody wants to buy it for a decent, for at least a gold. If I can't sell it for a gold, we'll keep it, and we'll just keep 1 at the time, and then we'll have 2 of them just in case.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
The house that's here in Whiterun, on either Breeze Home or the Tundra Home on the outside of Whiterun, is actually one of my favorite, or actually my 2 favorite houses in Skyrim, as far as vanilla, because of their central location. Literally them being in Whiterun, it gives them a lot of points. Can I chop wood at these even though I don't have a firewood axe? Do I need an axe, or can I use a stone hatchet?
Spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. Need more experience if I'm going to run a
If you were getting them from my farm, they'd be twice as
No, I can't.
need trinkets
Oh.
for your good lady.
We'll say she picks that up and nicks. We'll say she nicks that for her own personal use.
Remain himself.
Go and talk to
Take a
Belva
good look
first.
around. I'm
General
sure
goods
you'll
first.
find what you're looking for.
Normally I wouldn't come into
Everything's
general goods
Take a
first, but
look.
what Sarah needs, what Saroba needs, is a bunch of general goods. She could get herself her tent right off the bat. The large one actually would probably be better for her because the fact that she wouldn't have to worry about upgrading it later. But I actually don't think I need the large tent. There's no, as far as I know, there's no benefit to it. But it would be nice. Maybe Saroba just wants to show off. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff first. We'll sell both the rings. Does Stone Hatch have a set value? No, it doesn't. I had a feeling it wasn't going to. We'll just sell it anyways, just because I don't want it clunking up my inventory. Could sell the venison. That's an option. She probably mentions the fact that she was annoyed by the hunters, and the guy says that the Imperials don't do that. And she kind of like realizes what was going on. But the good news is that we can at least have our large tent today. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the large tent. She probably doesn't need it, but she probably gets it because she wants to show off. Make herself look impressive, make herself feel better. Nothing else there that's useful. Fishing for glory, bound sword, fury, lesser reward. Fury might actually be useful. Calm would be better, but fury might be actually useful. We should grab us a backpack, but I kind of want to get the thief's backpack if I can. So we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna look and see if they have a thief. If he has a thief's backpack, he has the hunter's backpack, which we might actually benefit from right now. The thief's backpack would probably be a better thing for later. Yeah, let's get the hunter's backpack for now, and then we can go ahead and sell. Minor lockpicking would be helpful. Yeah, the thief's backpack would be the other one I was thinking of, but I think this one will do for just fine for now. Go back here and sell her extra stuff. Sell that stuff. This one is bows do more damage. I might keep that for now, and then try to see if I can use that to actually hit my actually kill my targets when I hit them. Extra magicka. We gotta keep the rest of that. Got our backpack, so we're good. Alright, let's go.
Dude.
We also got the cooking pot, which is something I always feel like I should grab at some point for each character. You don't really need it because you don't benefit too much from having it, but I feel like Saroba will, because she'll be able to buy ingredients from in town as well. Or she'll nick the produce from the farms. It's technically not considered stealing in Skyrim, but I mean it should be, so she'll probably do it, and we'll roleplay her saying that she's nicking the crops. Maybe the people don't care, because they don't really know she's doing it. And like, they expect it to happen like with wild animals and stuff. Kind of an insult, thinking that it's a wild animal, and some of them probably, even if they found out Saroba doing it, considering it a wild animal anyways. But we at least got ourselves our large tent, or our tent I should say. I didn't plan on getting a large tent. Now like I said, there's no real big difference, I think, between the large tent and the small tent. Large tent might just be more comfortable. It's also a bit more space taking up. Yep. It's not like you get a inventory or anything with it. The next thing we need more wood. So we're gonna get more wood. The good news now though is that we have a ton of stuff to work with. Go ahead and chop some more dead wood. I do wish you could make a firewood place to chop firewood instead. I kind of get why you can't, but I kind of wish you could. And I know there are mods I could install. Like I just don't want to affect the mod system right now. It was one reason why I was thinking about going into Fallout instead of Skyrim, but I really enjoy Skyrim more. So let's place the cooking pot, and then we'll get the fire going. Which I actually think we're going to be able to do a bigger fire. Because I think we have enough wood. If not, she's probably going to get more fire. Yeah, let's move to a roaring campfire. And then we're going to go ahead and make some elk steak. Probably the only good thing about... Oh, I accidentally wasted the fire, but that's fine. Or wasted the dead wood, but that's fine. Probably one of the only good things about that elk was that she's now got more than enough food for a while. She's got like a whole elk that she can eat. Nice and comfortable. Nice and cozy. Good bit to start out with. Now, does she have anything else on her? She has the rough bedding, which we could probably drop off. We're probably going to leave it here at the base. So you might take it with her. I might keep it on me and just have it be that she has some bedding just in case she wants to lay down for a rest and out in the middle of nowhere. Speaking of which, we're going to drop off the ingredients here in this cache with the rest of the ingredients. And then what we're going to do is we're going to lay down for an hour just to have her rest, meditate, and of course, the most importantly, we're gonna do our level up. Classical beginning of Skyrim. I just want to dump everything into stamina, so I more carry weight. And we're gonna go with probably our first perk point of the run. I'm thinking either archery or sneaking. Sneaking. No, there's sneaking. 25% more effective skill level and distance. And let's go with let's just go with archery for now. That will help her kill more elk. Lead me to less frustrations of wasting my ammo. Speaking of which, now before I do this, because I just remembered, gotcha. And this time, no quote-unquote Imperials to give her crap about it. There we go. Another poor deer hide, that's fine. The one thing she can get that she can benefit from doing this is skill. Skill and food. She can also always craft the leather into armor and then sell the armor. Or she can or she can go and just sell the leather. There are options. Now the question would be, where is the next kill? Not even gonna waste my shots. I'm not gonna chase it either. this point, I'm under the impression chasing them is a terrible plan. Now you... I'm not going to chase. But I am going to waste an arrow on. I could always go look for that arrow, but I don't know where I have no idea where it went, and I don't have the patience for it. This is probably one reason why Sarah switches. This is why I think Sarah goes to thievery. It's a lot easier to hunt items that aren't moving. Got it. Pick up that arrow that I shot short. The hunters in the game will actually mention poaching to you if you talk to them. My poaching isn't hurting anything. But what's weird is like the guards won't yell at you for hunting animals out in the plains. So I actually don't know if poaching is actually a thing in Skyrim by lore or if it isn't. Because you would think that if it was, they would have made the guards get mad at you if you hunt the animals. I know there are mods that make it to where you can get like hunting license and stuff like that, which I think would be cool, but I don't have the patience for it personally. But like I said, I'm not wanting to fight the process right now. Are these fur plates the deer pelts as well? Huh. As we increase in our skill level, we'll eventually get to the point where we're getting a better return on our pelts, but for now we're going pretty low on it. The good news to return to camp every few minutes and get it back is I think that as the campfire leaves you feeling invigorated, increases your experience points gain. So she's getting more experience points for her hunting than what she would normally get. I am feeling like I should sneak more. Just so I can get my sneak skill up. I'm also sitting here like thinking about like bandits in the region. Like, do I want to go kill bandits? Do I want her to go hunting bandits? But like I said, she doesn't really want to hunt, and like I don't think she'd like the Jarls or anything like that, because a thief wouldn't want to work with the Jarls. Like, I don't know. Part of me wants to like pick up my camp and head towards Riften. Just because the only way I can do good hunting is if I get to Riften, or not good hunting, but good thievery is if I get to Riften and join the Thieves Guild, so I can sell stuff in Riften. It's actually not a bad idea. Choices. Because I could stay here and work on getting more stuff. Like, none of this is beneficial to me in the long run. Go ahead and pick that up. Go ahead and pick that up. We're going to take everything that's in the cache. And we're going to destroy that cache. Yes. Pick all that up. We're going to pick all that up. We're going to pick all that up. We're going to destroy that cache. Yes. And destroy this cache. Yes. And then the question becomes, other than my clothing and weapons, what all do I need? I need that. I don't really need the stone axe. I don't need the dagger. I don't want to leave the potions behind if I don't have to. The food is what's really weighing me down. Let's process the meat real quick. Or at least process as much as we can. getting my my weight's back under control again. Although I can't pick up my, I'm not gonna be able to pick up my tent, which is a problem. Let's see. I want to keep the large animal bones. We could drop the branches off. It's not going to be a lot of weight gained. Let's pick this up real quick. So my plan is I'm leaving this cache here. I'm not going to get rid of this cache, but I don't want to leave anything here that I want to keep. So let's go into here real quick. We can leave the rough bedding behind. I don't absolutely need that. I can leave this stuff behind. Let's leave the goat horns behind. Is there any, like, what's the heaviest thing I'm carrying? What's that? We have the superb bone, which we can leave behind. Tanning rack, want to keep. A lot of the food. It's just really, when it comes down to it, it's a lot of, like, this is 33 weight right here. Like, this is the most I'm carrying. It's all wolf hunches. Eh. Well, we've got enough that we can walk again. Let's head into town real quick. Maybe sell off some of our food to the local inn, see if that'll get us better. Because the problem with it is that going there, I know I'm going to run into more wolves. I know I'm going to hunt more wolves. So why don't I just leave some of the food behind? Because I don't need the food. You can always get more food. I should worry. That's one thing that I like with a lot of characters that's really hard for me to think of with. Like, there's a game I play called Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, where food is like something that I'm always obsessed with because I feel like I always need it, because I always do. You do always need it. But it's like, once you get to a certain amount, you're like, why do I carry so much? That's one reason why finding a base in that game is really important, especially early on.
I mostly deal with
Not to mention I'm a loot goblin, so I like grabbing as much loot as possible. I have to, like, remind myself when I'm playing a character that's a minimalist character and doesn't want to just grab everything, because I'll just all of a sudden start looting everything, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, wait, what am I doing? I'm not supposed to do this.
Are you still working at the Bannered Mare in the evenings, Elfina? And why shouldn't I? Just because I'm a
finest
cleaner
cuts,
doesn't mean
fresh. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I'm wondering if I could sell, I'm going to try and sell some of my food to him first. Probably feel the kinship in the fact that it's a merchant working out of a stall. I'm going to sell the legs whenever I cook it. I'm not going to process that. I could sell some of the seared fat. No. He doesn't have enough supply for that, so let's go down to where he can afford it, and then we'll go inside and
Good hunting.
sell it stuff in the Bannered Mare as well.
Come on in. We got warm food.
Sarah's more
warm
than happy to
drinks, and warm
do
bed. If
mercantile.
it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
Not right now.
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
She could always do that if she's looking for a small amount of coin or something, or if she's looking for an alibi for why she's in the city. But for now, what she's going to do is she's going to sell her, sell 4 of those. We'll keep those on us. It's the wolf hunches that I need to sell off because I have way too many of those. Alright, that brings us down to a decent amount. I feel like I could sell more, but she doesn't. She'll buy the juniper berries, but she doesn't pay for the juniper berries. Interesting. I could buy the salt, but I don't really need it, and I don't think there's any food I need. Looking to see if there was milk. I think there's milk. I can't remember, but I feel like there is milk in the game. I don't remember if there is. I don't remember if that's just modded
Need
or if
anything
that
else?
is
Just let me know.
Skyrim. But I am tempted to have it be that, like, she likes buying and drinking milk. She is a milk drinker.
I spend a lot of time at the
What are
market
you doing
stall
that
so I
for?
can learn the merchant's trade.
Because Skyrim physics is annoying. So kicking around buckets is
I work
insane.
with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. fun most days. The hard work.
I feel like a cat would hate playing as a Khajiit. Now the reason why I say that is watch as Sarah's running, specifically watch her tail. It's literally back and forth. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Like, it just goes back and forth. Like there's no way that that is normal. Like, I don't feel like that's how a Khajiit's tail would move. So it's like, eh. Our fire's still burning over there. We could always go put it out. Well, yeah, let's go stop it. I'm not going to destroy it, but I'm at least going to stop the fire. Because I think if I stop the fire, I think it doesn't progress it, and we might be able to just get right back to it when we get back. Yes, put out. I could destroy it, but I don't want to destroy it, so. Fire leaves you feeling inspired. I'm tempted to go up to Riverwood, not really to go to Riverwood, but to go to the Guardian Stones and get one of the Guardian Stones. Probably get the Thief Stone. Tempting. It is out of the way though, because we're going to go around that way, because if we go that way we'll end up triggering Helgen, and I don't want to trigger Helgen. Saroba is going to do everything she can to avoid Helgen so that we don't trigger the main quest. Because I do not want to deal with dragons, and I think you have to kill the first dragon to get, you have to do your first dragon kill to get dragons spawning normally, but I don't want to risk it just being that if you trigger the first quest in Skyrim. Pretty sure it's if you get that, because I think I've done that first quest for a couple of characters and never had an issue with it. Specifically, I had an Imperial character who was trying to be a member of the military, and you have to go do that quest before you can get him to talk to you about the military quest. So, is going there going to be worth me grabbing? See, what we could have done, we could have gone this way to get to Whiterun. But I wanted to get to Whiterun as quickly as possible to set up camp, which ended up not being a point anyways. If Helgen wasn't here, if it was like up here, we could have skirted underneath and gone straight to Riverwood, to Riften, which I probably should have done. Let's go to let's go get the Guardian Stone. We'll go up, get the Guardian Stone, and then we'll turn back around and come back. Maybe not in this episode. We might be coming back in the next episode. Now, if she does have to stop for the night, she's going to stop in Riverwood and sleep in Riverwood's Inn. What I could do, and this is an option. This is not a good option, but it is an option. Is I could do the Golden Claw quest. And my only reasoning for thought process for why that would be something I would do as Sarah, or Saroba, is she would definitely not be against helping a merchant out. Because she likes helping people before she steals them, because then maybe they'll forgive her because she helped them out. It's one of those, like, I scratched your back, now you're going to be mad at me for taking from you. That's the other reason I'm going to want to do all this, that I kind of want to be able to loot every carcass, is that every carcass I loot is a little bit more experience points towards me gaining it. Like, I'm not gonna kill the deer, because I have no reason to want to kill the deer. I'd have to shoot it, and we've already seen me fail at shooting enough times in this Let's Play for me to be good with that But she does like helping people. It's part of her manipulation strategy. But the other reason is that it'd be good for quests. I mean, it'd be good for experience. We'll probably do that quest eventually, just probably not right now. I like how there's a deer in town. Like, I get why you guys aren't hunting it, but I feel like you guys should hunt it just because, like, availability.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. Yeah, well, I don't know what you... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I'm just going to ignore their conversation right now. I don't want to do the... I don't know if I'm going to do the quest right now. Well, I know I'm not going to do the quest right now. Yes, let's get that. Let's give an Enigma Porphyr. Nope. Bunch of fishing stuff. Kind of said I want to do the pickpocketing just because I know how much of a pain it is. Ooh, milk. So that is in the game. Let's go with I'm tempted to grab clairvoyance. Yeah, I'll grab clairvoyance. There's another way to get clairvoyance that I could have done, but whatever. Alright, let's look at selling, because we gotta get some stuff out of our inventory. We can drop off the steel knife, because we have the Dwemer's hunting the Dwemer knife now. Which might trigger another thing, but we'll see. We'll go ahead and drop that and those. Go ahead and give him the raw rabbit leg and raw rabbit meat and the raw wolf meat. Like I said, we don't need this stuff. She'll probably drink the milk right when we're done here. Which actually I'm thinking to myself I should have gotten a drink, but I will deal with that after this episode, because I don't plan on making another one tonight. I should start putting them up soon. Kinda don't need to tell you guys that, since when you guys see this it'll have been put up, but whatever. One thing I did want to say, I'll probably say this in a channel update eventually.
I better get
Sarah's
back to cleaning the
probably
store.
Sarah's tale is probably over. She beat Alduin, she beat Skyrim, she did all the things I wanted her to do, and like I said, I already feel like I did too much with her, so I don't want to do more. So yeah, her story's probably over. As far as for Saroba's story, like it's not even close to over. It's just starting. I was about to say this is the first episode. No, this is the second episode. Where's she going? We gotta go to Guardian Stones. She's probably on this way to see the Guardian Stones. She probably was told about them by Rashad. It's probably her consideration was that she was thinking about going down this way to get to the Guardian Stone, but then realized how late it was going to be, and so she stopped at White. So she wanted to stop at Whiterun and get settled in.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not.
She's got 800 gold. She could talk to him about getting better archery
Never
skills.
mind. But I would stay. Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose.
And
For a Nord village.
can you give me some tips in archery?
I'll show you what I know.
She probably pays for a couple of lessons in archery real quick,
Until next time.
just because I need the archery training. Could take the rest, but I don't want to set the tent up. What time is it? 5:30? Yeah, we're gonna set the tent up real quick. As soon as I find a spot along the road that seems kind of out of the way, I don't want to just throw it down and I just solve. Hear it. There we go. first wolf pelt that took more than one skinning. I definitely heard another wolf howl. Well, she's not going to sleep. She's going to meditate for an hour. And I want to get this in before we... I get this in before the end of the episode. Probably going to grab sneaking for this one. A little bit more stamina. And yeah, let's grab a point in sneaking. Grab a quick sleep. Moving. It's nerve-wracking to hear all these wolves. I didn't have two yellow steaks. We're gonna start eating to be well fed from now on, because I don't need the I don't need to save on my food because we have plenty. We're also gonna use clairvoyance. Won't be super helpful for her for most of the time because most of what she's gonna be doing is either self-inflicted quests or yeah, let's go with Thief. Thief and Stealth is definitely what she's going to be mastering in. It will make it awkward if I end up having to do the parts of the main quest. Maybe she won't even save either of them. Just run straight to the Jarl. Now we'll run back the other way, go back to the, what do you call it? Go back to the town. Probably stop at the Sleeping Giant Inn. And that'll probably be where she stays for the night. Because it is 7 p.m. She is getting close to the evening. She's not tired, so I might not. She might just push through on, but we'll see. But that'll be definitely in the next episode. But if you guys like this series, hit that like button. If you guys want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And if you have anything you want to say it down in the comments. I will not lie that more encouragement on the videos, more interactions with you guys is definitely going to be more encouraging for me to make more of the videos. But it will also come down to which character I am enjoying or which character I feel like doing more. But for now, this has been Saroba. You've all been amazing. I'll see you all in the next one. Later, guys.